Alright everybody, welcome back. It is the NewMutator bringing you the Myth World Cup 2012 DE1 Game 4 between the Headhunter and the Time Wizards, Scratch, MP Phil, Renwood, Father Xmas, and Bunny. And opposite them, the ageha team. Terry the Kid is captaining again, Ape, KAO, Kabuki, and Ginga. And actually nobody left for ageha. That was an optical illusion just because they switched captains. I think they've fielded 5 players this entire match. They are up though 2-1, having or actually no, they're down. Yeah, my mistake. They barely lost that last game by 3 wolves, and it was Stampede. So they're looking to make a comeback. So far, though, these teams have been pretty even on the whole. I mean, the second game was kind of a blowout, but the third game there was super even for much of the time. Yeah. So what this is the Spinach Between Your Teeth, I believe, and it's a interesting map. I haven't played it too much myself, so I can't really offer a whole lot of insight into the different strategies, other than, both teams are going to take a ton of pus and tag flags, because it is flag rally. Both teams are going to be scrambling for these flags. I do imagine that whichever team controls the mid will have a good chance at defeating the other team, because from the middle you're able to get to pretty much any flag that you need to. But then again, I'm not exactly Sun Tzu or anything, so I've limited insight there. But looking at these unit trades, we see some Thrall here and only 2 dwarves for ageha. They are going to be taking some pus as well. And actually, you know what? It looks like no unit trading. I think I said I was going to check up on that, and I never did. But yeah, it is no unit trading, otherwise known as nut. And it looks like Renwood is scrounging for units. He's asking that other players give him some extra units, and he only has 6%, so I guess that does make some sense there. Is Ghouls faster than Warrior? For someone who had control of the Tro in Game 1, you would think that they would know this already, but maybe they're being facetious. I wouldn't put it past the Time Wizards. Yep, so both teams are, I don't know who drew this on the mini-map, so but somebody did, so that kind of emphasizes that flag, I'm guessing, for somebody. Now the goal is to tag the flags as fast as possible, so I'm not sure why KAO is deciding to just kind of set up here. I imagine he wants to tag that flag as soon as possible. There he goes. He's finally on his way.
Captured.
And I'm starting to think that maybe Headhunter and the Time Wizards are maybe thinking of yep, they're gonna sink a white instead of taking that white as pus. And I really think that this map, actually, when I look at it, would be a very good to sink whites
captured.
on, because the middle is surrounded by water, and the fastest way to get from one flag to another is probably cross the water here.
Flag
so
captured.
that's probably a pretty
Flag
pretty good
captured.
idea for the Time Wizards in doing that. Now ageha is going to try to take flag 1 from Bunny and the Time Wizards here. Looks like they are able to do that.
Flag captured.
And there we go. They do tag it and then immediately retreat out of there. They're going to move in with their dwarf to kind of, whoops. What happened to my camera? That was bizarre. Yeah, so Renwood's saying, yeah, lure them to the white. Oh man, there it goes again. My camera is just all over the map and really confusing me right now. Where was I? Oh, there it is. Oh no, I hope that it stops doing that. Oh, there we go. So it doesn't look like they're gonna take the bait. Bunny's dwarf is gonna die. It did get pus there. And it's you know, it's pretty close, 91 to 89%. And some pus getting thrown down. Age, there we go, picks up the extra pus there. Pretty good deal for KAO. And he's gonna move in. Terry the Kid's moving in with his pus ghol. He's going to attempt to throw it maybe about here, but you know, probably could have done a lot better. And there we go, nice shot by KAO. That extra pus coming in handy, most definitely. And here we go, a fire arrow gets thrown down. Now fire arrows, archers do not spawn with fire arrows, they have to pick them up at the start of the game. I don't know if I mentioned that. Kabuki though is in a horrible position. He is just going to get taken apart unless he gets out of there. And it is 79 to 81%. Some more fire arrows going down. And Bunny's just going to be moving in. And is it just me, or is or is it kind of lagging a little bit? Well, it doesn't matter. Maybe you wouldn't have noticed had I not said anything. But yeah, it's a little disconcerting to me though. But let's just pretend that nothing's happening except for Bunny getting taken out, one warrior after the other. And Renwood with an archer here is going to
Flag
barely
capture.
hang on.
Flag capture.
And there he goes.
Victory imminent.
Somehow he got killed. And Time Wizards are up though, 58 to 68%. There's other stuff going on, I guess. And all this pus getting thrown down. Headhunter coming in, trying to take out that dwarf, but missing. What is going on? That ghol is really horrible. That ghol should have taken out that dwarf, but wasn't able to. So kind of unfortunate for Headhunter. Now Age is up 59, 52%. Although Time Wizards are going to try to take this flag. If they can take this flag, they win. But there we see they get pussed, and they are really going to get mopped up here, it seems. You know, Father Xmas is going to try to protect those archers the best he can, but you know, there's it seems like, you know, with the dwarf. Here we go. Here is another dwarf. MP Phil is kind of on the opposite area there. And now it looks like Time Wizards is in a good position, now that I look at it. And it's really just Ginga and his dwarf making the difference at this point in time. But it looks like Age is kind of leaving the flag area. Yep, and their units are going to go bye-bye real soon as Father Xmas moves in to clean up the units on the flag, and Ginga is nowhere to be found.
Flag capture.
And there we go. That is it. Good game. Time Wizards take it and the match. Look at the damage. So close. 205, 203 damage. Pretty amazing there. For Age, looks like KAO doing the most damage with 75. But on the whole, it looks like you know, both teams kind of struggling. Father Xmas having damage and kills for Time Wizards, making the difference there. 12 kills 8 losses, 93 damage. So very close game. I feel as if Ginga had been kind of closer to the flag area, he could have made a bigger difference at the end there. But yeah, that'll do it. I mean, that's 3 games to 1. Time Wizards taking the match. There's 1 game left. It is game 5. And we're going to go ahead and go to that. It is NewMutator bringing you these games, Myth World Cup 2012. And this is the double elimination round 1 match between these 2 teams. So let's move on to game number 5.